back to another video. I hope you're doing really well. I just wanted to share some of my favourite Depop finds. So I love secondhand shopping, and using Depop is just like a godsend for me because it's like going secondhand shopping but you can search for what you want. It's amazing. I much prefer it over any of the other apps. I've always had Depop, I've always sold my clothes on Depop as well, and I just love how simple the user experience is, whether you're selling or you're buying, super simple. And it's probably like the main place I shop for my bits and pieces that I want to add to my wardrobe. So some of these bits are new because, like I said in my last video, if you've watched it, I wanted to add a few new bits to my wardrobe that I'd had on my eye on for a while. So that's why I sort of started to declutter some stuff, but also some bits that I have had for years and I treasure them so much. I know obviously you can't go and find exactly the same item, but I think these videos are great for just showing you what you can actually get on Depop, and like what it's like and everything like that. I'm not from the UK, so I only purchase from UK sellers because a lot of people don't normally ship out of their own country because obviously it's quite expensive unless they're quite a big company. But yeah, these bits were all from the UK. I had great experience with all of the sellers that sold me these items. So yeah, it just goes to show how easy it is to find nice clothing and how fun it can be as well. Okay, so this is a new item. I'm going to start with some new things. So this is like a red jumper. It's super oversized, super soft. It's like a burgundy colour. It's really nice. I'm just a sucker for an oversized jumper, so that's what most of these clothes probably are actually. But yeah, I just love an oversized jumper in like the winter months and also transitioning into spring. But this is a Zara jumper. So another great thing about Depop is that if you see something in a high street store that you like but you don't want to purchase it because it's not very sustainable, etc., then you can actually normally just find the same item on Depop. Like I saw this come up on like an ad somewhere. I think it was in the sale. I really liked it, but obviously I try not to buy from high street brands where I can. Mostly only shop sustainable brands or secondhand. So I just searched exactly what the jumper was and this came up. Obviously it's secondhand. This one still has a label on it. I'm not sure whether this seller actually, because a lot of her stuff does still have labels in, so I don't know whether she gets it, whether it's like sample stuff that they can't sell or something like that. And obviously it's quite important that those things are bought because often with your high street brands, unfortunately they just cut up samples, they can't sell them on, they don't even donate them, they just cut them up and throw them away, which is super unsustainable and very sad. So yeah, this is this jumper. I love it so much, I can't wait to wear it. So this jumper is like a huge sweater. I've just been obsessed with this sort of sweatshirt design recently. I don't know why, I just love it. And I love just like the drop arms. It just looks like really 90s, super comfortable, super cozy. I work from home, so these things are perfect with like a pair of leggings. Okay, so this next jumper, I just love the colour. I love bright orange. It really adds like a pop of colour to my like wardrobe because I buy a lot of neutral things, but I just love it so much. The colour is amazing. So this was originally from ASOS, but when I got it, it had clearly been worn quite a lot, but I knew that. I mean, it's sort of got this bobbly texture to it where it has been worn, but I quite like that. I quite like the worn bobbly look, but this only cost me like, I'm pretty sure it's like £7 or something like that. It's so nice, it's super long, which I love, and really soft material, so I can't believe how much I paid for that because I literally wear this all the time. It goes with like leggings so easily, jeans so easily. It's a good way to just add a pop of colour to your wardrobe. If you've got like a capsule wardrobe or a minimalist wardrobe, It's always nice to have one thing that's colourful, because it does just switch things up a little bit sometimes, which I like, and I like to add a bit of like a pop of colour here and there. Okay, the next thing, I was so pleased when I came across this. It's like an original Guns N' Roses band tee. Like, I wanted an oversized band tee for so long, but I wanted like an authentic one. I didn't just want like a branded one. I wanted like authentic, that sort of like structured cotton feel and like the worn look. It's really cool. It's super oversized. So nice for summer, just to stick on with a pair of jeans or leggings, or even if you want to like dress down like an outfit, I sometimes put it over a skirt or a dress or something like that. This costs, I think it was around £20. So it's a little bit more for a band tee, but it is an original, so I was happy to pay that. And the quality was fantastic as well. Okay, so the next thing is actually semi-new. I got this for Christmas. So it's an amazing like vintage jacket that's like super colourful. It's lined, it's amazing, it's so warm. So my friend actually runs she's got her own Depop shop where she sells like loads of vintage clothing, and she like picks it herself, so it's all really cool. So this is like true vintage, like oversized like woolen jacket, super cozy, super warm. It's a great sort of in between. So it's not like, you know, your big puffer coat, but it's also not like a thin jacket. So it's really nice to just throw over anything. And I just love that it's lined because it just means it's such great quality. It's in an amazing condition. I will put her, what am I saying? I will put her shop here. It's called Yuck Vintage. Please go and follow her if you have a Depop account, and if you love vintage clothing, you will love her shop, and she always does like discounts and stuff like that as well. So this cost me around £30, I think. She did give me a friend's discount, but yeah, it's really nice. I just saw it and I was like, can someone please get this for me for Christmas? I love it. So yeah, my nan ended up getting that for me. So I'm going to move on to bags. So I've had this for years. I think I got this like on Depop back when I was at school, which is like, I don't know, probably like 6, 7, maybe even, yeah, 7 years ago. I'm trying to think of my age now. So yeah, I was like actually in sixth form when I found this, and I loved it so much. I used to wear it to school all the time, because it's like a bucket bag, so like it's so easy to put stuff in. Like I don't like faffing around with a zip too often, so it's nice to just chuck stuff in, and it's actually super like big. It's such a good size. It opens out really well, so it's just a great little bag for that. You can also wear it out like on a night out. It's like very funky, it's vintage, it's super unique, like the pattern, and it's sort of like this tough cotton, so it's super durable. But yeah, I just love it so much, and I always add it onto an outfit if I want like a pop of colour or a little bit of zhuzh going on. So yeah, that's an amazing bag. You can always find great true vintage things on Depop. A lot of people have set up their own Depop accounts now where they sell vintage clothing, like my friend, like the person I got that bag from, and a lot of it's handpicked, so it's like such a great way to like sort of go vintage shopping. I know if you go into like a vintage shop now, it's sort of a bit like hit or miss, but when you can search it from the comfort of your bed in your pajamas, it's amazing. So yeah, always keep your eye out for like great vintage finds on Depop. Okay, so I'm going to move on to some shoes now. So these are semi-new. I think I got these like just before Christmas. I had my eye on a pair of Birkenstocks. Birkenstock, what are they called? I can't remember now. They're like little mule, little clog type shoes. I can't remember the actual name of them, but I had an eye out on Birkenstock ones for so long. You would not believe how much I spent on these. So I was searching on Depop like almost like every other day to see if any new ones had popped up, because there were a few on there, but they weren't my size. So these cost me £20, which is insane because normally they're like £100. I was like, does this girl know what she's selling? but they are kind of worn. I mean, I tend to only buy secondhand leather. I won't ever buy leather straight off the shelf. But yeah, so they are quite worn, but I was totally fine with that because I love the worn look. And it means that she's made them super comfortable for me as well. Because obviously, like with these types of shoes, they can be quite rigid and like difficult to break in, but they're so comfy. They're actually, I think they might be a size bigger than what I normally am, but you can sort of get away with it with this sort of thing. Super comfy. I love wearing these with like socks and jeans. I think they just look so cute. So yeah, I was literally blown away when I found these. I was like, what? £20? I'm definitely having them. So I also got these like back in the summer last year. They are a pair of Birkenstocks again. So these also cost me only like £20, and they were quite worn. Like they had, they've still got like a bit of rust like sort of around the buckle, but you can't really see it. And I was just like, they're amazing because they're the backstrap ones, which are quite hard to find nowadays. I think they're called I don't know if they're not the Arizona, but yeah, the ones with the backstrap, I just love them and I couldn't find them anywhere. And when I found these, I was like, £20, oh my gosh, I'm having them. They were worn, but they've still got loads of wear left in them. Like, you know, with Birkenstocks, they're so durable. But yeah, like, great experience with these. They came super fast and I'm just so chuffed with them. I just wear them all the time when it comes to summer. Super comfy. And yeah, only £20, crazy. So that's everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you don't have the Depop app, I highly recommend for both selling your clothes and also buying things. Obviously, it's a way more sustainable way to shop, and it's like a massive charity shop and you can search whatever you want, and I always have a great experience with buying with people on there. I find it so much easier than like places like eBay or other secondhand places. I find it super user friendly, and as you can see, you can find some amazing things on there if you do your searching. So I will link my Depop down below as well, so you can have a little look at things I'm selling. But I do highly recommend, and if you're watching this video because you're not sure if to shop on Depop, just give it a go. It's free to download. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you guys again soon.